Hello and welcome to Circle Time. Many of you might be on spring break this week, or your big brothers and sisters may be home from school. So instead, since so many of you are traveling, instead of doing a full circle time today, we're just going to dive right in and do our letter of the day. So today's letter is the letter F. F is for rainbow fish, and F looks like this. Do you have a letter F in your name? If your name has letter F, stand up. If your name has letter F, stand up. If your name has letter F, if your name has letter F, if your name has letter F, stand up. Yay! Well, F is for rainbow fish. So the way that I decorated my letter F is I just took some watercolor paints. And since fish live in water, I just painted my F with watercolor paints. So that's one idea for decorating. You can make them rainbow colors if you like, because the rainbow fish in our story has lots of beautiful colors. Well, that's the way I decorated letter F. And let me show you very quickly how to write the letter F. All you have to do is make a 1 with a line at the top and the middle. Do you want to try that? Make a 1 and a line at the top and the middle. That's how you make the big letter F. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make little F. You want to try this one? All you have to do is make a candy cane. Do you like candy canes? This looks like a candy cane and a line across the middle. Candy cane, across. Candy cane, across. Can I see your letter F? Skype it if you don't have paper right now. Very good. Good job. You get a sticker for handwriting time. Well, it's time next to talk about the sound that letter F makes. Letter F makes this sound. Take your top teeth, put them on your bottom lip, and blow like you're blowing out a birthday candle. It sounds more like air than a sound, doesn't it? Let me hear you try. Nice job. Letter F says, as in funny. Can you pretend that you're laughing? Put your hands like this in front of your mouth. Funny. Well, I'm going to tell you some jokes, which I hope will be funny, because letter F says, as in funny. The first one is, what do cows like to drink? Smoothies. What goes tick-tock, tick-tock, bow, wow, wow? A watchdog. How do bees get to school? The school buzz. Why did the banana go to the doctor? He wasn't peeling well. Why shouldn't Elsa get a balloon? Because she will let it go, let it go. What is a pirate's favorite letter? R. Last one. Why didn't the teddy bear want dessert? Because it was stuffed. Well, letter F says, as in funny. Letter F says, well, it's time for us to make something cool for art. So your art project today is to make a rainbow fish. You can just take some colorful pieces of tissue paper or just colorful paper and glue them all over a fish shape. And then if you have a piece of tinfoil, you can put one little piece of tinfoil on one of the scales, because the rainbow fish is going to have at the end one shiny scale. So that is a fun art project for today. And the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you something really cool that we did for science today. Okay, for science today, we did a traveling rainbow. So I filled 1, 2, 3 cups with half of a cup of water. And then I put red food coloring in this one, yellow in this one, and blue in this one. This cup and this cup were completely empty. I put just a piece of paper towel that I just folded up like a small strip into the cup that had the water and into the cup that was empty. Did the same thing all the way down. And you can see that the colorful water traveled up and down into the empty cup. The yellow traveled this way, and together they're mixing to make orange. And over here, the yellow traveled and the blue traveled, and they're mixing together. That's still mixing a little bit, and it's making, you can see green in this cup. So that was called the traveling rainbow. That was a pretty cool science experiment. We got to see the rainbow travel down the cups. It's traveling because the water is absorbing into the paper towel, and then when it gets into the empty cup and mixes with the other color, those two colors, those primary colors mix and create a new color. Well, it's time for me to read you a story, and the name of our book today is The Rainbow Fish. The Rainbow Fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They're so wonderful and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I'm really beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish, "but if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you'll find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You'll no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you'll discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly he felt a light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmering scale, he thought. Maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. "Thank you, thank you, thank you so much," the little fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before all the fish were surrounding the rainbow fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale, too. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and as happy as could be, he swam away to play with the other fish. The end. Well, that was fun. I hope you had a good time. F is for rainbow fish. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.